control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They are throwing it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Michigan State has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's taken in by Sinnott. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Moss gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Dumped off to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and take some of the starch out of that front seven.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game and 2 times already. These defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Go! Bronco 80. Check go.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Let's go.
Play action on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the jump.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70 Lions. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two. Commander's ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Huh.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he runs it inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 5.
Go.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On first down, it's Moss. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking for a throw here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Running out of the gun with Moss. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give on second to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, go.
Another carry for him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks. He's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Okay, ready?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Moss gets it going right. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's got him. That's Moss. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll try the left side with Moss. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. You just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that one's caught along the left sideline. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Hawk 70. Set up.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Setting up a throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
He tosses right to the short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. It's his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. Hauled in left side. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cut near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Moss with a run to start this third quarter. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Moss hauls it in. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Continuing to move past the 45. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds a man right side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That pass complete to Moss. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Let's go now.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Benson on the give. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. Touchdown, Dallas. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cut out left. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Pass play now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
19 Tiger. Shut up.
2nd and 10 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Just one
That's
call.
the end of the 3rd quarter with the score held.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
60 Eagles.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Cade. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Moss. And the middle holds. They don't get anything. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Back 60.
Now on 2nd and 10. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set.
Looking to the air here. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On fourth down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look for him. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth. So they got the lead back down to one score. Now it's all about locking in and recovering this kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He's back to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They motion a receiver left. He'll throw it yet again. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
First and goal.
Setting up to pass. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Come on, set. Set, go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths, and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Flushed out of the pocket. They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Just 30 seconds to go. They're down a score. Their only shot is getting the football back. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A handoff right for Moss. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Moss with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. They've got a man in motion. Running on second with Moss. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
Innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the paces, one for the ages. Ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Hey, hey, back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitated, flying higher than spaceships. Elevated, celebrated. Woo, woo.
That's how I be happy. This for all my not a baby. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud, put it on for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Magnolia, yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling. Code 304, she don't want a 16. Renegade on a make it. Buy a trees, no love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never so